Hello to all my lively ladies. You're very welcome to today's full body strength training exercises. And you're ready to boost your metabolism with this one. And as you know, there's no better way to boost your metabolism, increase your muscle tone or maintain muscle on your frame than with lifting weights and being consistent with it, coming back every couple of days. Okay, let's warm up. Get all these muscles warm for all these moves coming today. Punch out the ceiling, come on. Drive it up, good. 10 more, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. March, pump those arms for me. That's it, good. Drive the elbows back, bring the knees forward. Crisscross in front. Now we've 12 exercises today. 2 rounds, so that means we will be, the main body of the workout will be 24 minutes. You include your warm-up as well and your cool down. And let me just say, we have a couple of floor exercises coming up. Chest press, we haven't done it in a little while down on the floor, but if you don't want to come to the floor, just keep the legs still and do a standing chest press with your palms facing down. Okay, that you can do that. Let me get the coordination here. If you do not want to come to the floor, I also have an obliques roll back, nice Pilates floor exercise. Modification is you can go to, just raise yourself up off the floor, maybe a step or a chair, and you just do the same thing except you're up higher. And then we have our oblique bicycles down on the floor, but you can do standing oblique twists upright like this if you're not coming to the floor. Let's do 10 seconds here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now step out to the side. Step. Let's warm up these hips as well. Now I have a mat here just in shot. So if you want to come down and do the floor exercises, just make sure you have something soft to lie in if you're on a wooden floor or a hard floor. I always have my chair up high just for the weights. So we're not going up and down onto the floor because you will round your back if you keep bending down for weights. Have the little step there just for modifications, and I have it for exercise 11 and 12. We're doing some step ups. Now if you don't have a step up handy, you can just mimic stepping up and down by doing knee raise, and then we're adding 2 pendulums and then the other side, okay? It'll all come clear when we get to what we're doing here is side steps, yeah. Do some lateral raise. Everything else is pretty straightforward. And lift and lower, lift and lower. Let's do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now 2 feet together, open up those hips. That's it. Let's get good bit of mobility into that groin and the hip joint. And open and open. That's it. Try not to rotate the hips. Keep them facing the front. Now our sequence to work with today is 12 seconds. That's just to give us a little bit of time to change our weights. Get up and down to the floor. 48 seconds to do the work. If you find that 12 seconds is not enough for you, add on another 3 or 4 seconds. That's it, good. And open those legs. Let's do another 4, and 3, 2 feet together now, and we'll sidestep it. Or if you feel like your hips are nice and warm, you can go into a bit of a deeper lunge. That's it, over and over, over and over. This feels really nice. Stretching out those inside of those legs, and even in your warm-up, this is great strengthening work for the inner thighs and the outer thighs. So we're stepping out as well. Let's do another 2. Last 1. Now feet a little about shoulder distance or hip distance. Circle those arms. Try and get a full circumduction there. Now if you can't do that, just do little circles. That's a little bounce of the hips. Keep that momentum going, keep the heart rate up. Let's go the other way. Legs do the same thing, just reverse the arms. Good. And around and around. Keep going. Come on, this feels really nice. The amount of freedom the shoulder joint has is lovely. And 3, 2, and last one. Tap the floor and reach. Tap and reach. Tap and reach. Push that ceiling up for me, up and away. That's it. Push up and push. Push and push. 2 arms now. Reach up. Feel a lovely stretch there for your trunk. In around your ribs. Continually working the shoulders. Let's do 4, 3. Keep the feet doing the same thing. 2 more. 1 more. Sweep out in front and front. Now let's feel it go down from the shoulders into the shoulder blades and around and around. Feels really good. And around. Now we're starting with Romanian deadlift today. And if you're new here and you're not sure what that is, that's a great exercise for your posterior chain, which just simply means your hamstrings, the back of your legs there. A little bit into the lower back, working the abdominals as well, but primarily really working the hamstrings. So very, very kind of underworked muscle groups. We tend to focus a lot on the quads at the front. So it's good to get some hamstring work in as well. I'm adding a back row to it just so we can get some back exercises into this workout as well. So 2 more and last one. March it out there. Now when we're marching, we'll get those ankles nice and warm, calves warmed up. Let me just show you an RDL in case you've never done it before. So RDL, or remaining deadlift, or a stiff leg deadlift is another name for it. That means your leg, you're not going into a squat. So we're letting the bottom lead, like you've got a string behind you there. We're going, bringing the weights down just below the kneecaps and back up. Don't worry about going all the way to the floor, even if you're flexible enough for that. People tend to just round their backs when they do that, and they just bypass the hamstrings and put it all into the lower back. So small range of movement works best with some exercises. Right, let's get going. Enjoy your strength. I'm looking forward to this one. Okay, 12:48. Right, remember, increase the rest time if you need it. You can increase it a little bit more. So let's, I think you'll get a good deal of weight. I get away with a good deal of weight with this one. It's working a very, very large portion of your muscle groups there, the posterior. Glutes as well, I forgot to mention, of course, because the glutes and hamstrings work together to extend the hips, as in coming up right here. Oh, don't forget your back row. Yep, we're adding in the back row. So you don't have to if you don't want to. You can focus on that RDL, particularly if you're new to the exercise. It's good to actually get the RDL down first. Then you can start doing add-ons when you're comfortable with it. You want to get a few back rows in. Feels good. Okay, we have another round to come, so we will definitely get some more back rows in today. Now I have a little push press next, so a little push the legs, press over the head, and that's coming next. Okay, sit down and press. This is a great shoulder exercise. You don't have to go into a squat, it's just a little push of the legs, push the weights over the head. That's it, good work. Right up over your head. Nice metabolic move, bring the heart rate up. You feel the lungs now starting to work. Good. Sit down, tailbone down a little bit. Good work. Rest the weights just above your shoulders, holding tension there, allowing them to work even harder. Good. And reach it up. One more. Well done. Okay, now we're into a squat. So we're sitting down into a squat. Might want to go wide like in a sumo. Bicep curl. Stand tall. Okay? So just clear the dumbbells from your knees. down. Hold your squat, isometric squat, hold, come back up. Sit down. And back up. Sit down. Back up. Stand tall, that's it. Down. Curl. And up. Down. Bicep curl. Stand tall. Good, come on, keep going. Keep the elbows nice and close to the ribs there, the trunk. And stand tall. Down. And up. Let's just get that last one in and up. Now we have some tricep work here. So what we're going to do is we're going to do one arm, second arm, two together, okay? So don't lean back, one arm, second arm, two together. You can stagger the feet here if you need to. One arm, second arm, two together. Experiment with weight here. Triceps are a much smaller muscle group, so they might struggle a little bit with a heavier weight, particularly when we're doing this format here. 1, 2, 2 together. The muscles quickly tire out with this one. 2 together, come on, we might get one more. 2 and 2 together, well done. Now we're into a back fly. So if you're feeling a little fatigued after that, drop your weight down. So we're going to fly, okay? All right, see how you go. All right, stick that rear out behind you. And squeeze those shoulder blades. Squeeze and release. Go down a little deeper there. Nice gorilla stance. Keep that head up. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release it. Come on, you're doing great. Got a nice standing abdominal exercise next. A few of those coming up today. Got our wood chop. It works the shoulders as well. Very powerful exercise. So again, you might be able to do it with a little bit of a heavier weight if you've been here for a while. Squeeze it out. Well done. Okay, let me just show you that wood chop. So, starting on the outside of the leg, pivot on the toe, so the knee turns, and stay on one side, don't try to switch. Okay, we'll do the other side next. Reach up and down, and down. Turning, so we've got the obliques coming up a couple of times here today. Got 3 exercises dedicated to them. This is one of them. Don't forget to turn. Use your breathing. Breathe in on the way down. Breathe out on the way up to lift that weight above your head. That's it, good. Chest stays high. And turn. So make sure you're looking your head both directions. Follow the dumbbell. That's it. Good work. And finish it out. Well done. Okay, now we have the other side. Keep the heart rate up for me there. It is actually up, even with our strength. You'll get some cardio. Okay, legs maybe a little wider than shoulder distance, just to clear the dumbbell. Don't forget to pivot on the toe. Turn, that just protects the knee a little bit. And reach up. Our chest press is next. So if you're coming to the floor, make sure you have something soft if you're on a hard floor. If you're staying upright, palms face the floor. You might have to drop weight down for an upright chest press. This is just the position of the body places more stress or strain on the lower back upright, so just be careful of that. Well done. Okay. Right, let's go. So chest press upright, palms face the floor. Okay, let's go down. Now we're heading straight into oblique work next. That's our oblique roll back. So you're going to do the same thing. If you don't want to come all the way to the floor, just do exactly the same thing, seated on a step, or a chair, or an ottoman, or a coffee table. Just remember, you have to go back into a V shape. So you need to engage the abdominals no matter what level you're doing. It's very important. You switch on the core muscles. That's it. Push up to the ceiling. Breathing out and breathing in on the return. Good. So chest pressing on the floor, you'll probably find you'll be able to use your heaviest weights with it. Right, into obliques, roll back. Make sure there's no obstacles around. Sit up nice and tall. Pubic bone down to the floor. Reach the hands forward, palms down. Look at your thumb. Other side. Now you're doing exactly the same thing up on a height. Coming back, engaging the abdominals. You should feel tension in around that belly button area. Sit up nice and tall. That's it, sitting up tall on the sit bones there. Pubic bone heads down to the mat. Keep looking at your thumb as it goes back behind you there. Now we're into our bicycle exercise next. Just do the upright version I showed you in the warm-up if you're not coming to the floor. This is very powerful in around the abdominals. Right, into our bicycle now. Down we go, vertebrae by vertebrae. Lift one leg, lift the second leg, hands behind the head, that'll support the neck. Chin is not on the chest, so a little gap there between the chin and chest. And we're going to bring elbow to knee. Nice and slow. Extend that other leg. That's it, good. Extend. Keep going, come on, we're doing great. Breathe in, breathe out. And it's not so much the elbow going across, it's more of your rib cage. Think about your rib cage going across. And across. And across, good. Extend that leg. Nearly there now. Well done. Okay, now let's go up to our step exercise. So we need to get everything out of the way. Okay, bring your step over. And we're stepping up and down. Think about the right side here first. Left is next exercise. Up, up, down, down. Pendulum for two. Right leg, right and left. Squeeze it out. So 1, 2, 1, 2, lift and lift. 1, 2, 1, 2, squeeze and squeeze. 1, 2, 1, 2, lift and lift. 1, 2, 1, 2, squeeze it out, squeeze it out. Now we've got the other leg to do. If you want to get more reps, you can start there. This is great, you're getting cardio here with the stepping, working the legs, the knees, the glutes, left, right, and then we're working on into those little glute medius, glute minimus. Not rushing this one. Squeeze and squeeze. And up, up, down, down, squeeze and squeeze. Good. 1, 2, 1, 2, squeeze it out. So it's lots of work here for the muscles in the lower body here. Lift and lift. And 1, 2, 1, 2, squeeze and squeeze. 1, 2, 1, 2, squeeze and squeeze. Now we are back to RDLs. So you want to put your weights down for a second, clear your space. Right, we'll get some more back rows into this one. Okay, let's go. So rear, leading, row, stand tall. That's it. Back row, stand tall. And up nice and tall. Don't lean back as you come up into an upright position. Nice straight spine. That's it. Really make those glutes lead the move. And stand tall. Good. Back to push press next. Keep going. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Let's get one more. Well done. Okay. Now push press. Are we ready for this one? I'm going to use the bigger weights. We'll give it a go. Okay, feet about hip distance. Right, little push to the legs. Press over the head. Remember, it's not a squat. It's pretty much a strict shoulder strength exercise. Just a little bit of help from the legs. Not much though. Little push, press over the head. Use your breath in. Breathe it out. That's it, good work. Just let the weights hover above your shoulders there on the return. That's it, good. Push up to the ceiling. Sit down and reach. Sit and reach. Feeling the burn coming in now. That's it, good work. Try and don't be tempted to go into a deep squat. Let those shoulders do a good deal of work. And we've got a squat coming up next. So you have your squat, bicep curl, stand tall. Right, let's sit down, curl, stand tall. Sit down. You might find your mobility is greatly improved now, round 2. Stand tall, good. Sit down, curl, and up. Sit down, curl, and up. Down, curl, stand tall. Come on, we can get a few more in. Stay strong with it. You're feeling the burn now in the legs. Keep that chest upright, don't let the weights drag you forward. And stand tall. I think we're there with it. Okay, tricep extension. All right. So this was tough. I found this one really tough, round 1. I'll stay with these bigger weights. Okay, we ready for it? Stagger the legs if you need to. Long arms to the ceiling. 1, 2, 2 together. 1, 2, 2 together. Come on, you can do this. 1, 2, stay strong with it. Try not to lean back. Keep those elbows close to your earlobes there. Don't let them wander away. Come on, you're so close to being done with this for today. Got our back fly coming next. 1, 2, together. Come on, 1, 2, and we're done. Okay. Well done. Let's give the grip strength just a little moment or two. Back fly next. All right. Stretch out those, shake out those wrists there. All right, bottom leading and fly. And you can go down a little deeper if you feel, if you have the range of movement. And squeeze those shoulder blades. Squeeze it out. That's it, good work. And sit on the chair and do a back fly. If you find this position is just too fatiguing, it fatigues you too quickly, do the same thing, bring your chest down to your knees. I find that with the chair one, I have to drop to a lower weight. I find it a little bit tricky with a heavier weight. So squeeze it out. Wood chop again. Getting great standing and mat floor work here with this today. Nice to mix it up. Well done. That was great. Okay. Right, let's go on the opposite side now. This time for wood chop. We start over on the left side. Okay, and pivot on the toe, don't forget that. Turn and reach. And reach it up. This is a lovely stretch for the abdominals as well. And bringing the muscles through an end range of motion, i.e. through stretching, and that really helps to strengthen them, makes them very strong. That's why I love the wood chop. And reach it up. Come on, stretch as high as you can. Let's do one more. Well done, that's great. Okay, other side. Okay, let's get our feet ready. Abs are engaged. Out to the outside of the leg. And a nice big stretch right above your head. Breathe in, breathe out. Use your breathing to control your tempo. Good work. Doing a really good job here today. We're back to that chest press down on the floor next. Then you're into your obliques roll back. And then the bicycle for obliques. And you made it through wood chop, well done. Okay, let's head down. Okay, or if you're staying upright, you're doing great. Stick with that. Okay, down we go. Make sure your pelvis is in a neutral position there. Reach up. So let's get our breathing right. Breathe in, breathe out on the way up, in on the way down. So usually we exhale to help us to lift that weight up. Try and lift it up just above your chest, just to be safe, not over your face. Good. And in. And down. We're a little bit restricted with the floor here, but like I've said in other videos, that's actually can be a good thing, so you don't overstretch your shoulder joint. It does decrease the range of movement for us though. Now, we are heading into obliques roll back. Okay, sitting up nice and tall, pubic bone down to the mat. So if you're not sure where your pubic bone is, it's the one in the center. These are your hip bones. Palms facing down. And up. Turn, have a look at your thumb. Sit up tall. And sit up nice and tall. You really probably start feeling the muscles now. Round two. Up nice and tall. Good work. I love Pilates. It really teaches you, makes you aware of how your spine moves in space, and how to keep it nice and aligned. Have a look at that thumb. Sit up tall. And back. Should be feeling tension in around your abdominals. Engaging that transversus is very important. Okay, down we go for obliques, or oblique or bicycle. One leg up. Second leg, watching that chin's not on the chest. Okay, you don't want to be over flexing your neck. Now, if you want to speed this up, you can. It's a little bit more intense. You can go slow, bring the two knees together, and then other leg pushes away, or you can speed it up. Makes it a little bit more advanced. Remember, it's not the elbow coming over to the knee, which you commonly see as a mistake. It is rib cage. So you're not crunching and cramming trying to get the elbow over. Keep those elbows right back. Get a few fast ones in before we finish. Well done. They really burn out the abdominals. Okay, now we're into that step up. So again, just clearing your space. Bring your step across, or knee raises if you don't have a step. Let's start on the left this time. So left, 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 down, down, squeeze it out. 1, oops, wrong leg, don't worry about it. 1 and 2, just kind of get that left into your head. 1, 2, down, down, squeeze it out. Right leg is next. Down, down, squeeze and squeeze. Up, up, down, down, squeeze and squeeze. 1, 2, down, down, squeeze it out and squeeze it out. 1, 2, down, down, 1 and 2. All right, give your arms a rest. We're into the last exercise now coming up. Whew, that was quick. Okay, bring the weights up for resistance. 1, 2, down, down, lift and lift. 1, 2, down, down, lift and lift. And I always feel more coordinated on the right side. Lift and lift. 1, 2, down, down, lift and lift. 1, 2, down, down, lift and lift. Nearly there now. And if you enjoyed today's strength, don't forget to press the thumbs up button just below the video here. Just give me that feedback. Lets me know you do enjoy the strength training workouts, and I'll bring more here for you. Keep you nice and strong. And there's my dumbbell clap for you. Well done on that workout today. That was a lovely move, that last one. Really feeling the hips and the glutes working hard. I actually do love doing step-ups. I always include step-ups in my own workouts when I'm not training here or working out for YouTube. When I'm doing it by myself, I always love to include step-ups. Just it really does strengthen the legs and the glutes. It's great for your balance and coordination. Right, where would we have a mat? Let's go down and stretch out into our pigeon pose. Great exercise to do if you have done a strength training workout. So go down into plank and then just tuck that knee underneath your chest. Come up nice and tall. Try not to arch the back. Okay, this is another one you can do using a couch or a bed. If you don't have to come down to the floor, if you use a chair, it just might be too intense on your leg. You just have to be careful that you don't push unless you have a soft chair, a nice padded chair. But just be careful, a wooden chair like that now, it would be too intense. You'd need to cushion the chair or something. Feel that nice stretch there. Let's walk the hands forward. But I've definitely done this on a couch before and it works really well. Just in case you can't come all the way to the floor. Feel that lovely stretch. Walk those hands forward. Let's push up into our plank. Hold the plank. You'll probably really feel your plank now today after doing all that abdominal work. Tuck that other knee under. Just stay upright for a moment. Feel that nice stretch. Feels really good. And then walk your hands out. Drop your chin down towards the floor here. Feels really nice. Enjoy the stretch. Walk your fingertips away and you'll get a nice stretch going on in your shoulders there and your latissimus dorsi, your back muscle, your swimmer's muscle. And then just walk them back in. And while we're here, we'll go into child pose. So dropping your hips down towards, or your butt cheeks down towards your heels. Don't worry if you can't touch your heels. Walk your fingertips away. Feel that lovely stretch. Feels really good. Breathe through it. That's it. It's very important that we breathe. We're not holding our breath. Excellent work. Okay, I'll just rotate the mat and we'll just do a little bit more stretches down on the floor. Okay, so we'll do something called thread the needle. So just get your arm and reach through to the other side. Okay, we'll just stretch that hand right through underneath your body. Look your head in the direction of your hand. You'll feel a nice stretching around your shoulder area there, feels really good. And we'll just switch to the other side. Reach that hand through, feels really, really nice. Keep going with that. Ideally, I get you to repeat that 2 or 3 times. Let's go into frog pose here now. Just again, you're widening the legs a little bit like pigeon pose. It's just the legs are in just a little different position, like a froggy position here. And it's a lovely stretch for the groin and the inner thighs, just an alternative to doing side lunges. Feels good as well. Keep breathing through it. Well done. Now I'll link up a longer cool down for you, and you'll find it in the description box below the video. But for now, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for joining me. You did a wonderful job, and I will see you really soon. Have a great day.